Hello viewers, this is Linnea. Welcome back to my playthrough of Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. Well, we have collected all 5 Soul Fragments for Dajh. Before we head back north, I want to get some Moon Soul Blossoms. And there is a Reaver. I think I want to try to kill it. So we'll put some thunder back into our deck. And let's put on Flamebane Choker for fire resistance. Hello, big guy. Thank you for the heals, birdie.
Thanks for waiting. Let the darkness embrace you.
Yep, now it's going to get on its hind legs. Take out a huge sword.
Do you dream of death? I'm walking fate's path. It's just a fleeting dream. Pray for the dead. Ever dance
Oh, we
with
get
swords?
smite. Artemis's arrows turns to smite when the enemy has been thrown into the air.
My tears fall into the chaos. Let's dance.
Oh, that hurts a little. But now my bird has high-level elemental spells and cure spells. Well, we smote that guy good. Thank you for the help, Mr. Chocobo. That gave us a good bit of EP. And the Steelguard ability. ATB charge will charge ATB, but it also lowers resistance. Steelguard sounds good, though. Anyway, we need some Moon Soul Blossoms for a quest at the research camp. That fortifying draft didn't do your friend much good, Mr. Triffid.
Embrace you. Keep up if you can. Follow the wind.
Farewell, enemies. Some tattered leather and goopy goo. More of the same, it looks like.
show of it. My victory was part of the act.
So long, folks. And we got 2 thunders that time. This time, the Triffid has a couple of mini-flans backing it up. Those mini-flans do not like thunder.
Life is a journey.
Hey, thank you for the nutritional supplement. Interesting that some enemies can get confused when staggered. Interesting and convenient. Oh, hello there, Volley. You're going to go ape on me.
You can't read me.
Apparently not. Another Moon Soul Bloom. And another Triffid with Mini Flan.
Pray for the dead.
So long, critters. This time we gotta deprotect. Now it's time for more chronostasis. This time it's with some niblets.
I'm walking fate's path. Life is a journey.
Good job, Birdie. That time we got D-Shell and Light Slash. And yes, before heading north, I want to take care of some things in Jagd Woods.
Show 'em what you can do.
One thing to take care of is the Moogle quest. I've found all the Moogles the previous night, but I didn't have time to report back to the Moogle chief,
I follow the wind.
the one that issued us the quest. And we have another Reaver trying to pound us. For practical purposes, you can beat up on the bird as much as you want to.
I'm walking fate's path. Darkness, embrace you. I'm walking fate's path. Time to mix it up.
Nice try. Goodbye,
Get ready for
Reaver.
the next fight.
Now it's back into the woods. But first we've got some more foes. Just waiting for fire treatment.
I'm walking Fate's path. It's just a fleeting dream.
So long, enemies. As I was saying, back into the woods we go. Guarded by some more morons.
Life is... Our tears fall into chaos.
So long, enemies. Got a luminous mushroom.
Ready for this? Our tears fall into chaos. Time to mix it up.
Well, thank you for the nutritional supplement. Now on we go.
Ever dance with swords?
Some Rafflesia this time. Along with, guess what? Another Triffid.
Pray for the dead.
Goodbye, enemies. Oh, what have we here? Just a volley? This music for a volley?
Let's make a show of it.
How disappointing. Something about an Outer World challenge. And to deal with that volley, I'll put some wind-based attacks in. And I guess a mage's turban, since I don't have anything to mitigate thunder attacks. Not too threatening all on its own. Looks like an outer world challenge, of course. Of some sort. Oh, it's... The final overworld challenge has been completed, but we were able to get a refresher for about 2,500 gil. So that's not too bad. Luminous mushroom. And we have a single Rafflesia. Easily burned with Fira. Just some chronostasis might be helpful now.
Fight with me.
We have more Rafflesia with another Triffid.
Tears fall into the chaos. I follow the wind. Do you dream of death? My journey doesn't end here. You got in my way.
So long, plants. Got another Rafflesia,
Make a show of it.
all on its own. Another volley. Definitely a battle worthy of that climactic music. But we got another thunder and another spark strike. And there's another luminous mushroom. Not to mention another Rafflesia, easily burned up.
I'll just wing it. Life is a journey.
You can go after the bird as much as you want. Doesn't seem to hurt him. Another Rafflesia trying to solo us. Oh, hello, Brawny Hunter. And hello, Luminous Mushroom.
Ever dance with swords?
I am not impressed with the Rafflesias. Entirely too weak to fire. And once those are down, that Triffid is no match for us. Hello, Moogles. Well, well. Is this, Rafflesia Omega? It is.
This was your finale.
Defeated oh so quickly with Fira. 3 seconds. Well, that's gotta be one of the easiest Omegas in the game. Oh, what is this? Skeleton's earrings. Increases damage dealt by status ailment attacks by 100%. And we've got another volley. Or we had another volley. So it's on to the village to conclude this Moogle hunt.
I'm safe and sound, Koopo, thanks to you, Koopo.
Don't forget it.
That's all 3 Moogles safely home. Thanks to the Savior, Koopo. You 3 caused a lot of trouble. Where did you go and why, Koopo? Koopo! Don't you recall? 4 of us went into the woods that day. Yes, Koopo, but then suddenly it told us to stay and wait, Koopo. So all 3 of us did just that, Koopo. Ah, yes, Koopo. It was the honey. I smelled it on the breeze and went ahead to look for the bees. We waited like you said, Koopo. 10 long days, Koopo, but you never came back.
So, Moogle, where did you disappear to? Did you find the honey?
I remember it all now, Koopo. That is...
What happened?
A terrible monster appeared out of the trees, and I fled back to my village, Koopo. The fright it gave me made me forget my friends. It was my fault they were lost, Koopo.
Well, it sure was.
Almighty Savior, I'm so sorry, Koopo, for all the trouble I've caused. I suppose I must be punished, Koopo. Or maybe I've been punished enough already, Koopo.
Just apologize to your 3 friends here, and then make sure it doesn't happen again. If any more of your brothers go missing, you're gonna have to find them. From high up in the sky where I throw you. Got it?
Please, not the sky, Koopo! Have mercy, Koopo! I'll not let my brothers go astray again, Koopo! I'll watch them with eagle eyes, Koopo!
So that concludes this quest. We got 1300 gil, a Mog Mask, a Retro Mog Mask, and some stat boosts. Oh, that takes care of that. And we get another luminous mushroom. Now we can glide across to that treasure ball. If I can glide properly, that is. Gotta try again. There we go. On this little ledge, we get a healer's lore. That increases the effects of recovery items by 25%. Sounds pretty useful. Anyway, that Moogle quest was, "Where are you, Moogle?" Now that that's done, I think I'm about to deal with a Hanuman Omega. And I know that because I saved, and when I continued, I ran into a Hanuman Omega. So I'm going to set up for it. Use the Windwalker bracelet to give me an arrow at the start of battle. Goodbye. Anyway, let's come up here and glide across to the top of this roof. We've got a treasure ball up here. And it's got a Sparkbane choker. And that resists lightning elemental attacks. There's a normal volley. And after dealing with that, we should get our Hanuman Omega. Here it is.
We can do this. We'll all be reborn.
Start out with some poison.
Let the darkness embrace you. Keep up if you can. We'll all be reborn. Do you dream of death? Do you dream of death?
How to stagger this thing to do any decent damage.
Pray for the dead. My journey doesn't end. I follow the wind. Eyes to the future. I follow the wind.
Wind-based attacks also do pretty good damage.
Back where you belong. Pray for the dead.
Goodbye, Hanuman Omega. Don't bother to write. Ah, good, we got 5 stars. 1 minute and 43 seconds. We've exterminated every volley and every Hanuman. We got electric bullets and some gold malice stones. And there we get a spark seal jewel. This thing increases lightning resistance, but it also decreases physical and magic resistance. Well, now that the volleys and Hanumans are extinct, I'll put Blizzard back into my deck. Or back into my schemata. And we're back to the lovely Midnight Mauve. Well, now that we've concluded the Moogle quest, we'll head back through the rocky crag to the northern part of the Wildlands, where we'll talk with Saz. This is Heorotlinia. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.